Hi guys, this is my 420 reading random message. This is Jungle Intuitive. My name is Bird. I'm a baby shaman, and I'm here to do a collective intuitive reading, oracle reading. It is currently 9 a.m. in the morning here in California, and I just wanted to drop whatever I can find today. It's gonna be a short reading. um, I heard some really uplifting things last night in my meditation. So I'm going to share some of those things and see what else I can pick up on those. I'm in a different environment right now. Um, I don't know what's a better angle here. Maybe here. So I just wanted some natural light. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat because, as I've said before, I have some really nasty anti-fans, that live locally and can hear my voice reverberate, and they come on here on cue and do troll accounts. So that's just a thing that happens. But anyway, sorry. Jungle Intuitive faces real life attacks, which is really weird. It's almost like paparazzi. Like, people look at me really weirdly in real life, but like, it's YouTube, so it's kind of awkward. So people often kind of like don't say anything, but it's almost like paparazzi, but like passive. And I don't even have that much of a following, but that just comes to show, when you spread the truth, you're gonna get all sorts of attention from people you don't even expect. But maybe that's gonna be something that applies to you. Hey, Earth Angel. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Hey, Meta Crazy. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Oh, the OGs are here in the chat. All right. So I heard that you're about to be very happy. I heard that your message today is that you're about to be very happy because you stayed true on your path and you stayed true to you, because you stayed grateful to the divine or your spiritual team or your ancestors or all of the above. Pick all of the above. Maybe somebody's going to school or taking an exam or a test for a certificate for a new kind of job. Like, I even heard like food certification, like maybe somebody wants to work in food and for the first time. Wow, like I heard you're gonna be really happy, and it's because you stayed grateful for what the divine gave you. And this could even be like your gifts, like your actual spiritual gifts. It doesn't have to actually be spiritual gifts, doesn't have to be like intuition or like psychic stuff. It could be like art related, or it could be things related to like creating, you know what I'm saying? Or like fitness, active, things that actually give you the ability or the energy to help others in some way, or even express yourself in a way that is going to inspire others to do better. And I feel like the biggest test that you've been faced with today, or today as in this day and age, like in this era of your life, is being yourself 100%. Like unfiltered. I heard unfiltered, uncut. Like, you have to be completely 100% yourself. There's a job opportunity or career path you're going into, or you're about to go into, maybe unexpectedly, where you are required to be 100% of yourself. And it's almost as if, I don't know what this job is, we're going to pick up on it later, but it's kind of like the more you are yourself for some reason, it's like the more you're going to get paid. So how genuine can you be? I heard someone's going into the CIA. I don't know what that is, because I was looking up. I was really like curious one day, and I was like, oh, what does it take to get in CIA? And I heard that they do like an extreme, like quadruple, like background check on you and every person that's like following you on all of media, and like everybody on your phone. So I don't know, maybe somebody's like working somewhere where they're gonna have to do like extreme background checks on you. And this is that exam or test that I'm picking up on. You will pass this. Others of you, this is a job where like you might be in the public. Some of you guys, if you're not working for like an entity or company where they required to watch like every little thing you do, some of you guys could be going into the entertainment business or something where you are going to be like very, very front facing. Like, you are required to almost be super front facing, because I said paparazzi just a second ago. You know how I said paparazzi? And you know how like celebrities, they, whenever they do something, it's always like, I need to make a public statement about this. Like, I just went here or before I get canceled. Some of you guys might be in like I heard an ambassador role, or like you might have to be like I heard even on a commercial, or like you might act or be on some sort of like I heard like you're gonna be speaking up for people, Five of Pentacles, that are really like out of down and out. Like out, this could be your job. Five of Pentacles, like this could even be working with the homeless. Five of Pentacles is like someone that's kind of left out in the cold. Somebody that is kind of sick, somebody that is, you know, needs help, or just like watching from, you know, the outside looking in. You could be somebody that's helping somebody that's just like in lack, or people that are in lack with this job. It could even be, like I said, if you're somebody that makes content, or you're thinking about making different kinds of content, or you're going into entertainment, or you might even be going into TV unexpectedly. It's like you being on TV for some reason in this metaphor is like helping people, like people watching you, they like feel less alone. I heard others of you are actually going into outreach programs. I heard others of you are going to be going into like overseas helping people, like charities, volunteering, things like that. I heard someone's going to go to like another country and teach kids how to speak English or read. That's something I've actually wanted to do for a while, because I went to school for journalism, and I used to want to like teach kids English in Asia. I had a few opportunities to do that, but I just didn't get a chance yet. Hey, maybe that's a message for me. Maybe that's a message for you. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody's gonna be giving you a lot of money, or something about a donation here. Or like there's some sort of like really significant amount of money that's coming into your life. I feel like you don't see this, and you don't realize like what's going on for you in a positive way, because there could be a group of people around you currently that are trying to like, I don't know, like poke you with their miserable, like their misery, like they're trying to like pollute your life with their misery. And this could be like a group of people, Seven of Wands, that are defensive about something. They want you to be the defensive one, but you're not. There's something about how you know the truth. You always know the truth. You say the truth. Everything you say, you don't feel bad, and you don't feel really all that embarrassed about it, because it's the truth. You're never holding yourself back when you speak up about things, or when you speak to people, because that means that they've got you to your point and to your limit, and that there's no other limit after that. And so everything you said is everything you actually wanted to say. I heard like everything you say to someone on the very last moment that you're done with them is going to be what you're okay with if they died tomorrow. Like you're okay if this person's in their grave and you don't show up to their funeral, and because what you said on that last day is I heard it's substantial enough. It's enough. So whoever these people are, maybe they feel like you've done this to them, but they don't believe you. Maybe these are gaslighters. Maybe these are narcissists. Maybe these are people that, again, they're projectors, because the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. To me, that's like they should be the ones that are over defensive of themselves. They should be getting a lawyer. To me, this is like in a legal situation. They should be the ones lawyering up. But they're not. They're trying to get you to lawyer up because they want you to look guilty, but you're not guilty. You don't feel guilty because everything you said, therefore, is the truth. Somebody here could be autistic or be on the spectrum, because, you know, because I am on the spectrum myself, and what I've found is not everybody, but like some people that are on the spectrum or neurodivergent, the way they word things is going to be really different from people that are neurotypical, and often people that are neurotypical are not going to really understand us. Some people, like some people who are autistic, they're usually like they're really straightforward. Like they're going to tell you like straightforward this and that and that, because some of us don't really have those same social, I don't know, social cue connections. Luckily for me, I was forced to mask myself for a lot of my life and kind of repress a lot of things. And so I've kind of done really well for myself, with, you know, kind of just like blending in that way. So but for me personally, sorry to get off topic, I am that person, like I don't know if neurotypical people do this, but I pay attention to the way people talk, or I used to pay attention just to kind of like note the rhythm so that I don't seem rude. And that's just, I don't know, that's like an autistic thing. I don't know. But maybe you could be so you don't have to be autistic and you don't have to be neurodivergent. You could just be somebody with anxiety, or you could just be somebody that just thinks really differently, and this causes you to do things in a way that people just do not predict. And it's kind of like maybe the way you say things is exactly the way you feel. Like, if you're at a party and somebody cooks some food and it's not very good, I feel like you might be that person who accidentally comes off as rude or blunt, but it's really because you just don't really, you find lying to people, or you find giving people white lies as a disservice. And it's more generous to be honest. And maybe this food is not that good, or it's undercooked, or it's like, you're gonna be sick. You could be that person to say, actually, I don't want to eat that. Sorry. I already ate. And people are like, what? But it's like, you could be that person that's just that honest. Um, these are people that are opposite of that. They're gonna bite their tongue when they need to. Hold on, let me open the doors, because my neighbors' living situation is not ideal, but I'm getting out of it very soon. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that noise. It's because the ventilation here in here is not very good, and there's people squatting in my basement, and they just invited a whole other couple to do freaky crack stuff in my basement. So sorry, that's weird. Maybe somebody also has like an ex that is like a drug addict or something, because that's like a random download. I said X because I heard in my brain X, but I don't know, that wasn't supposed to really come out like that. Maybe you know somebody that's squatting in somebody's basement or somebody's building illegally. Oh, thank you, Real Prophetic Pisces. Good to see you. Thank you, Devote. Okay, but anyways, these people could be like projecting on you some sort of guilt. Like, they want you to start getting a lawyer because they want you to look guilty. But the thing is, you're not guilty, and you know exactly what's wrong with these people, and these people are the guilty ones. That's why they keep acting out some sort of weird way. That's why they keep acting like a fool, I heard, Joker. That's why they keep acting really stupid, because they're guilty. They're guilty. They know they're wrong. They know that if other people, not like good people, because these people are narcissists. They don't have an idea of who's a good person or a bad person. They just think everything is manipulation and 3D things like materialism. And so these kinds of people, they don't know, they don't care like what good person knows that they're bad, but it's more like, oh, there's certain people that are in power that if they knew what I was doing, that would be really bad for me and my finances or my resources. And that's why these people are guilty. Not really that they're guilty, but more like, oh, like there's a chance that I could be caught like of legal guilt, or I could actually be caught up. They don't feel remorse. These are people that don't feel remorse for any of their actions. They're very psychotic and bad people. Let me be real with you, and you need to stay away from them. There could be an air sign or earth sign involved in this group. Stay away from these people. I almost said Ace of Wands, but Eight of Wands. You're getting a text message really soon that's about to change your life. You're about to get a message, text message, email. I don't think it's mail, because mail is too slow to be this card. I feel like it might be a message. Some of you guys, it might be mail. It might be like priority mail that comes in pretty fast, like within a day. But like, yeah, you're about to get a message that changes your life, like a text message. It could even be like a text message exchange. Like, you could be messaging somebody about something, like an opportunity in your life, and that conversation leads to a complete different path, like a different choice, a different journey. Five of Swords. Yeah, these people want to fight you. They want to fight you because, I don't know, they're bored. I heard these are bored people. King of Wands, very immature, very impulsive, anger issues. Look at that. Look at that white flag. And these are people, again, they're mentally ill. They're looking like they're surrendering. They're telling people that they're surrendering and they feel bad and they're not doing it, but look at their bat, it's still raised up. So these people, they're still doing something to you that they lied to others that they're not doing anymore, because they're racist or they're ignorant, or something about them that they don't want other people to know, like a boss or like an employer to know about them is true. And like, oh, it was by accident, I didn't mean to make that person feel like we were homophobic or racist or this and that, but it's the real reason is because they are racist. because this person really is racist, or this person really is xenophobic, or against certain spirituality or religions, or against somebody's actual freedom of expression, and they're going and look at the bat, like they're actually doing it harder. Like this is a group of people, or this is a person. This could be a fire sign that's involved. This could be the boss of this group, a fire sign saying, "Oh well, okay, well I felt bad. I didn't mean to do that," and they turn around and they're doing it worse to you. They're going around with a bigger bat, and they're yelling it louder, as if like, oh, people will always believe me. But the reason is, so here's the thing: people were talking to this person, people were asking this fire sign figure, or this King of Wands figure, they were asking this person about this because they already look guilty. People wouldn't have come up to this person and said, why are you treating Jungle Collective this way, or why are you causing things in this person's life to be horrible on purpose? Like, why are you doing shit? Why are you doing the shit people are saying you're doing? And this person's like, I don't know. I think they're just over exaggerating. I didn't really do it like that. And blah, 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 blah. I feel bad. And nah. They don't really feel bad. And like I said, people already know this person's guilty. Like, people are asking because they just want to hear the side of the story. Do you ever see those memes where it's like, those coworker memes where it's like, oh, you're that one nosy coworker that pretends that they don't know what the fight is about, or don't know what the drama is about, just so they can hear your side of the story, like unabridged? Like, it's kind of like giving me that. It's like this person is surrounded by people that are pretending that they don't know, or they didn't pick a side, and they just want to hear what's going on, but like they already picked a side. They already know this person's wrong. They already know there's something wrong with this person. They already know this person's effed up. Like, they don't agree, but they just want to hear what cockamamie. I heard cockamamie. I do not say that word. Somebody here could say the word cockamamie, or somebody's grandma or grandpa could talk like that. Somebody's like weird, like funky, cartoon supervillain plan. Like, they wanted to hear it. And I heard people knew the more that they egged this person on, the more that they stayed quiet. I heard somebody is just quiet, like they're keeping their mouth quiet, but they're asking questions because maybe somebody knows that they're not a very good liar, or they're not a very good actor. And so there's somebody in this group that's actually like really good at being like emotionless. And so this could be a woman. I heard this is a woman with like black hair, like long black hair. And some of you guys, this could be a man with like blonde hair. Whoever this person is, this person went in and to this group and is quiet, and they keep their mouth shut, and they just said, so what is this about? And let these people go blah, 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 about what they were doing to you, or what they wanted to do to you. They even were insulting you and yelling racist or homophobic or xenophobic, or like, oh, that Muslim person, and things about your religion, or something weird, like something that exposed them in front of this person that's just stayed quiet. Like, they kept yelling at you, if you're like a black person, oh, that black lady, that stupid black lady, or that black person, oh, that stupid Asian person, that Asian person, blah, blah, blah. They keep going on and on and on. Oh, we're gonna kill that Asian guy. We're gonna kill that Asian person. We're gonna kill that spiritual lady. We're gonna dump her car in the cliff. We're gonna mess up her car's parts. We're gonna go break into her house and kill her and assault her. Stuff like this, like doing all sorts of sick plans, crack plans together. And that person stayed quiet because they know they're not a good actor or liar. They just knew, if they just remissed the information, like, just like, or redacted themselves from the situation, but just like stuck around like a fly on the wall, they could hear things. And I heard this person recorded it. People, if you make videos and these are people that are like near you, or like, I heard like BuzzFeed. I don't know if people work at BuzzFeed and watch me and they still make videos, but like a company like BuzzFeed, like where you make videos near other coworkers, it's like that. Those people, you can hear them in the background of your video. I don't know who needs to hear that. It's really specific. But like, if you make videos or something like that, or like you record yourself talking or even singing, you can hear these people almost like an ad lib in the background. I heard ruining it, like saying like, oh, black lady, oh, Asian guy, oh, spiritual lady, oh, Muslim, oh, Buddhist person, like kind of like whispering, yelling this over and over again. Like, you can drunk there. I heard they're drunk. And I heard, like, if you thought no one can hear those things or see that, others of you, this could even be somebody in the background of all your photos. Others of you guys, this could be like if you take photos of yourself, like modeling picture or like content creation in that way, they could even be like in the background of your photos, like in little bits, and people can see it. And if you thought no one could notice and this was just like they were just trying to drive you mad and no one can even see or hear this, no, it's not true. Everyone can see this, everyone can hear this. Especially if you make videos or music or something like this, people can hear their voice in the background. These people are so delusional. They don't think they show up, or people can see them clearly in the background of your photos or your videos, like ruining it, or hear them walking in the background. Someone here could be a tarot reader like me. Someone here who's watching me is also a tarot reader. Someone could be from New York, and they could have like a boyfriend that's annoying, or like somebody they're thinking about breaking up with that like ruins their videos, like when they make readings, or like you could be this is also another specific message. Like there could be somebody that's like spiritual, who makes like spiritual content or music, and you could be dating someone that doesn't believe in it, or like you used to, or like I don't know, so this is a random message, like you are living with someone that you're trying to divorce or break up with, and this person doesn't believe in like the actual spirit, or you can tell they don't believe in it, and they're just like kind of like humoring you, and like you're thinking about leaving them, and they could be somebody that walks in the background of your videos or like interrupts you constantly when you try to do spiritual stuff or meditate. Like when you try to meditate, this person keeps trying to like make it about themselves. I heard others of you, this is a really nosy neighbor, like an extremely beyond invasive neighbor that's doing illegal shit to watch you, and this person is in the background of your videos yelling, really, you're gay. This person is screaming, oh, look at me. My name is, I heard someone's name is Libby. It could be like, hi, my name is Libby. Hi, my name is Libby. Hi, my name is Libby. Hi, like in the background of your videos. And it's like, shut up, Libby. Like, I don't know. It's like random. Oh, whose name is Libby these days, right? I don't know. I'm sorry if your name is Libby. I don't know. It's just a random name. I've never met somebody whose name is Libby. But maybe somebody's name is Libby. I don't know. Somebody could be from the South, or like Tiffany or something, like, or like Sabrina. Someone's name could be Sabrina. You know, I had a dream about the people who were stalking me, and they told me their names, and someone's name was Sabrina, and I was like, I don't know this guy named Sabrina, or a girl named Sabrina. I'm like, I don't know who this girl named Sabrina. Like, I don't have anybody named Sabrina really in my life, like currently, that I like talk to or anything. And they're like, yeah, and Sabrina's an Aquarius and she's watching you. And I'm like, really? Ew. And they know this person. This is crazy how I had dreams. I hadn't had dreams in a while, but maybe somebody, yeah, somebody knows someone named Sabrina, or that's significant, or Tiffany, or something about Tiffany Diamond Co., or something like this, you know, the diamonds. I also, I saw like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn. I also saw Audrey Hepburn, like maybe that's a movie you watch. But yeah, you can hear this this hideous voice in the background of your songs, or you can hear this person, or you could see this person, or people can, and it's like to them they just like, it's like not an attractive person too. I'm not seeing an attractive person in the background of your photos. It's like a really, really like not very taken care of person, kind of like standing in the middle of there. Like I just see somebody standing in the way, like standing in the middle of the sidewalk and the blocking the foot traffic. And it's like somebody with like big sunken eyes, and somebody that's gained a lot of weight since you last saw them, and it's just somebody taking up space, like seeing them swell up a ball, and they just be taking up space, and just people are pushing past them and trying to get past them, and this person just standing there looking forward at these people, like as if they want attention. It's like this person, whoever this is, that's been like, I don't know, who's been like trying to get your attention or trying to like ruin stuff for you. I heard it's like this person wants attention, like they want attention of anybody and everybody, and it's to the point where this person tried to do it in a way in the past through like looking attractive. Like maybe this person tried to lose weight and tried to like fix their body up, or even get plastic surgery to get attention and it didn't work. They could have gotten botched. This could be somebody with like huge lines on their cheek because they tried to get like, like the chiseled jawline type of look. Like they could have gotten like weird Botox or injections or like, like nip and tuck somewhere here. And it failed. Like they weren't able to get the attention they wanted. And this could be somebody now that just like has gained a lot of weight. Like this could be somebody that gives up very easily. This could be a Libra. This could be a Libra, honestly. This could be somebody that gives up very easily. Like when they try something new, even if it's like a process that they know they're going to look better at the end of, they end up like chickening out or not going back to finish it. Like this could even be somebody with like unfinished tattoos, like constantly. Not that I'm judging you, because I walked around for a whole entire year with an empty stomach tattoo, my dragon on my stomach, yeah, like because it hurt. And I just like, fell into some weird mental times, and I just couldn't, I wasn't in the right mental state to go get another tattoo, for a while, until like I finally left that job. And then, now here I am. And now I have like more stuff. But I don't know, maybe that's significant for somebody here who's watching me. But this could be somebody that just doesn't have any, like, not any finished tattoos, but a lot of their tattoos look unfinished or something, like, or it's somebody like that just doesn't finish anything. So like if this is somebody that wanted to do like a certain amount of injections in their face to make themselves look younger, or go through with some sort of process, they could have like stopped halfway, or like didn't, or like ended up like giving up on getting the plastic surgery because they heard that the aftercare was going to be like months. Because this is somebody that wants instantaneous success. Like they want things instantly, like tomorrow they want it. Tomorrow at latest, they want to be successful. They want follow. This could be somebody that buys followers. This could be somebody that buys followers too. Like they could pay money for like to buy followers by the thousands, like fake followers, or views. They buy fake views, because this person is having a hard time realizing that they're not an interesting person to look at. They're not an interesting person to think, like, to listen to, because this person has spent all their life listening to how other people talk and then copying it, or listening to other people's stories and then relaying those stories. This is somebody that just is too scared to experience actual life outside their car. I heard like they drive places, but they don't actually go outside. And they could even watch you. This could even be somebody that watches you live life and have fun, and they can't even leave their bubble. Like they watch you from their house porch, or they watch you from their car. And they just, yeah, they don't have the ability to do anything. And that's why they're not interesting. That's why everything they say isn't interesting. That's why they don't look very interesting, because they're too scared. They're too scared to push the limits. I heard they just want to look perfect, 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 perfect. They want to sound perfect, but it's like everybody can see their imperfections instead, because they don't have anything. Because the thing is, I'm sorry if this comes across as like really effed up to say, but I heard they're a below average human. I said they're below average human, as in like, I'm seeing like a regular person, right? Like a regular conventional guy. And the standards for being a regular conventional guy are fairly low. You have to just, clean yourself, maybe, the best you can if you're homeless. And this is not, I know some people who watch me are homeless, and I'm not saying like, but you'll understand what I'm saying. But it's like you have to, carry yourself a certain way, like feed yourself food at the right times and wear a certain kind of clothing. And it's a very like low standard, like very like bare minimum to be considered an average person, right? But when you're below average in those aspects, like those conventional aspects, and you have nothing interesting about you, like there's nothing about you that there's more to your life, then it's like no one's going to pay attention. Nobody's going to have to say. If you have no suspense, especially, or mystery to those things about you, good luck getting anybody's attention. Because these are people that want attention tomorrow. Like I said, they don't have any patience. So it's like they'll see you wear something, or they'll see somebody, attractive or a celebrity wear something, and then they'll go and buy it, tonight, and then wear it tomorrow. And immediately they want the effects of popularity. They want the effects of the celebrity. They want all the girls to follow them around. And it's like, it doesn't happen. And they're like, what? Why? And it's why am I not interesting? It's because they don't get it. Because they're a below average human in like, a overgrown, I heard, hermit shell. Like, or under like hermit crabs, how they, when they outgrow their shell, they get out of that shell, and then they get into a new one. They got out for a new one. These are people that are like stuck in that baby hermit crab shell with like huge arms that should be getting out by now, but they're just like crawling around like that. Like, there's nothing. You know how like you develop your personality or your interests past high school or even past like middle school, and then you develop like a personality, and you're like, I like anime, or I like art, or I like math, or I like doing sports. You develop those interests, and you have like a little bit of an idea of like what your personality is as an adult. It's like these people never even did that. Like, they never even left their shell. They don't have interest. They don't have anything to show for it. So it's like whenever people, and it's like, it's really weird because these are the people that want attention the most, and they'll do anything for it, but they just can't get through their thick skulls like what they have to do to get that. Whereas you could be somebody that has anxiety, or you're somebody that doesn't really do well with attention like that. Like, you could be somebody that feels really weird when people look at you in public, or like you're really shy, but like you get that attention anyways because you, like, even if you consider yourself below average as a human in whatever way, like in regular intelligence, let's say, or regular this, it's like you still have things about you that are, I heard, extraterrestrial, or like paranormal, or just like really different, even mentally wired differently, that make it so that everything you do, it's like people just wonder what the heck you're going to say next, what the heck you're going to wear next, what the heck are you going to do next, because it's just interesting. And that's why there's just interesting people. That's why there are artists that exist in the world. That's why there's engineers that invent new inventions that people haven't done before. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't all look the same. They're not all uniform. And this isn't like a post-apocalyptic Big Brother place where everybody has to be a clone of each other and everybody's being watched. Like, I don't know, you have like a different way of expressing yourself that makes you interesting, and these people just do not. And I hope that this really resonates with you. But yeah, it's like they just don't get it. The same things that they're scared to do that you do, the same things that they bully you for, or try to make fun of, or try to discount that you do, are the same things that make you rich, I heard. They're the same things that make you rich, or people like you rich. They're the same things that make people like you recognized and well known. I heard people pay lots of money, like millions of dollars, for people like you, because there's like, I'm thinking about like my time in fashion school, and they taught us something called diffusion lines. There's a main designer, right? Like Marc Jacobs, for example. And then there's things called diffusion lines that are meant to be more like economical. And they're usually not designed by the main designer. If anything, the designer just shot like a small fart or a small burp towards like a vibe towards the company that they hired to take care of the diffusion line. And then they go with that and they make, slightly lesser quality version, and like a slightly more simple design, more affordable designs of said main designer. It's called a diffusion line. I forgot what Marc Jacobs diffusion lines are called, because there's other ones. I think like, I don't know. I think, for example, he did like a thing called Harajuku for like Gwen Stefani, I think, before, and that I considered that a diffusion line because that shit went straight to like Nordstrom Rack, and it smelled so bad. It smelled like shit. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but or like it was like a really like it was like a BS like perfume line. Sorry, Gwen Stefani. But it's kind of giving me that vibe. Like, I don't know, like these people are like, it's like you're like a main designer, and then these people are like like not even the diffusion lines. They're like, I don't know, like the knockoff. And then they're okay with being the knockoff until the novelty wears off. And this could be like how you dress on the exterior, how you talk on the exterior. They just can't match the same battery inside. I don't know what it is. Um, because you're not afraid to push the limit. You're not afraid to be you because you know the divine guided you to do these things. The divine guided you to do your hair like that. The divine guided you to look like this. The divine guided you to get this much attention. So it's like it's not your fault. And these people, they keep looking not within themselves, because if you want to talk to the divine, you just got to look within yourself. These people don't even look within themselves. They can't even stop their lives for 1 second and sit down and like breathe in for a second and just like, what am I supposed to do? What am I meant to do? No, they look outside themselves. They look at people like you. They look at other people, and then they wear a whole collage of inspirations, and then they judge people just constantly. And you know what? Like, in my meditation yesterday, I was thinking, I was like, I used to be like this. I cringe. There are times when I think I have flashbacks to how I used to be, and I just want to slap the shit out of that dude. Like, I just want to be like, what are you so fucking annoying? Like, I just, like, maybe somebody here relates to that, right? There's like the younger version of you is just like, oh, what a brat. Like, I'm so annoying. But it's like, when you look back, there's no way you could have figured out on your own by somebody telling you that you were being annoying. And that's how I feel like you look at these people. Like, you could have actually come from the same place as them, like mentally. Like, you could have been like, oh, yeah, I remember when I used to judge everybody. Because you know what? I used to be like that when I was younger, like in college and stuff. I used to think that I was being honest. I was being real, Oh, being a bitch, I'd rather be a bitch than be a nice person, because that just means that I'm being honest at least, blah, blah, blah. Why be fake? And it was like I was forcing myself to be stressed. Like, looking back, I never relaxed my neck once that year or those years. Always judging people. Oh, did you see the way, like, people that weren't even doing anything to me. People were just people walking by. Oh, did you see how that guy's boots looked? Oh my god, I was so ugly. And it just made me feel good because I felt ugly. I'll be real, yeah. For the longest time, I felt hella ugly about myself. And so I was like, oh, it's okay to call this person that, and that person that, and that person that, because it doesn't matter anyways. I'm uglier than them. Or I'm this anyways. I'm never going to look good, or I'm never going to reach my goals. So what's the whole point? I'm just going to keep talking ish about people because I'm a little person and they're celebrities, or they're popular, or they're hotter than me, or whatever. And I could just say this and that and no one's going to hear it because I'm a nobody. That's how I carried myself. That's how I carried myself for a really long time. And now I'm so embarrassed. And I feel like that's how these people carry themselves in a way. Like, they hate themselves so much, or they feel like they're so ugly, or like they're never going to ever reach their goals. They haven't even tried. The thing is, they never tried. That's all it takes, is to try. You know what I'm saying? That's all it took for me. Like, I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to discount people, like, whatever struggles you may be going through, but like, I had to reach like complete rock bottom in my life, to the point where I was like scrounging up quarters for Jack in the Box to get my shit together, and realize, wow, like, this is my fault. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so annoying. I don't have any friends because maybe I'm a biatch. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe these people were all fake because I valued fake people over real people. And now here I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things I say, these downloads that I get, they come from a real place. This isn't like me projecting on people, I want this horrible thing to happen to them. This is real stuff that happened to me to make me a better person, a better guy. And I feel like this is something that the divine does to lots of people. I'm not special. Everybody goes through this. The only thing is, some people make it out the other end a better person, and other people's don't. Other people, they take it and they just get worse, and they attack people. And that's why, they could just be attacking you. If these people are older than you, like, they have way more means to not be focusing on somebody your age. If you're a younger person, then they want me to tell you that they failed this test years ago, and that's why they're attacking you. Others of you, if these are people like around your age, or they feel like they're in any competing stance with you, which I feel like they still aren't, they're below average humans. I think they just, like, they're going through that weird lesson now, that weird Saturn's return, where they're realizing their personality stinks and they're not a very good person. But it's like Some of them might dip more into their addictions to avoid this, and some of them might actually change. Like, might be like, you know what? Maybe I do need to go to a therapist. Like, maybe I need to fucking talk to like my parents, or like I need to figure out what the fuck's wrong with me, because I make everybody angry, or I make people like I make nice people frown. You know, people don't like me or my family. What's wrong with my family? Okay, and then they look at their family. What's wrong with them? Why does nobody like us? Why are they pushing me to do things that make people hate me? Are my family members actually having my best interest? Or are they pushing me to sabotage good connections with healthy people in my life so that they can keep me for themselves? You know, like, it's little things like this that these people are thinking about. Some of them are, like maybe one or two. The rest, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry if this feels like a big ramble, if I'm just rambling and I'm not spitting anything right now, but oh, thank you, Real Prophetic Pisces. Thanks to my mod squad, by the way. And thank you for your confirmations. But you're about to be very happy. I feel like you may be deciding to do something. Like I said, someone might be like pursuing higher education. Someone here might be going into a new career field that's going to require you to travel or leave. Like, it's a big move, or it's like a big flip over of your life, like a change of lifestyle that's actually good. But maybe this is something that might be happening in like in a while. Like, it might be happening in a few months, or like this is like you've like something. I heard somebody's like there's gears in someone's mind turning right now, because somebody has an idea about where they're gonna do, what they're gonna go, like something like this. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's like something about a new beginning, but there's something about how you need to wait months out to get it or do it. Maybe you're anxious. Maybe you're like, but I want to leave where I am now. I want to leave where I am now. Six of Pentacles. This might change because somebody might be giving you money soon. You're not going to expect it. It's some sort of large windfall of money. It could be from the government. I heard government. Some of you guys, it's an inheritance. Others of you, it's like an inheritance that's unlocked from like a family member years ago that somebody like had trapped in the system. Others of you, this is like from the government, like some back pay or something like this, taxes, tax refund, or like some sort of like benefits. You're getting this really soon, like unexpectedly, like a lot faster than you thought. And this is actually propelling you into this new future. I heard that like it's going to work out perfectly. Something about this is working out like extremely perfectly for some reason. There's something about how like I don't know, like there's something you want to do. There's a place you got to go, but maybe the lease that is up for that place, like the next available opening, isn't going to be open for like 4 to 5 months or something. But the landlord is already like putting it up because the tenants are already leaving. And it's like, okay, well, like maybe you even you're about to talk to this landlord, or you are thinking of it, or you did already, and you have something set up. And it's kind of like, okay, what do I do for the next 5 months or something? Some of you guys already could have paid for this in advance, or you're about to pay for a property in advance, but it's not ready yet. Some of you guys are getting a place that's getting renovated or getting rebuilt for you, and like it's not going to be ready yet. Like, I'm seeing, I don't know why, I probably see a lot of downloads from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because that was like the last reality show that was fairly modern that I've watched that's not from the straight 2000s. Even, well, that show is actually from the 2000s anyways, so that doesn't count. But like, I'm seeing like when Kim Kardashian on that show, she would like have a mansion built, and they would casually go to their mom's house, but their mom's house was like a massive freaking mansion with their own wing and their own floor. And it's like, you know, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, we're just gonna go to my mom's house and stay there while they do some repairs on the house, and the repairs are like their freaking construction company knocking down a whole wall and like building an entire structure. Like, it could, but it's like a few months. Like, even rich people even rich people have to wait like 5 to 6 months for their homes to be built. And I remember Kim Kardashian on that episode being like, how many more people can I hire to make it move faster, like to build it faster? Like, can I hire more builders? And it's like, no, because, you know, in order for it to be, I don't know, safe or something up to code, like there's like inspections that have to be done before you go back in and like blah, 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 code check, blah, 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 blah. Like, and it takes months out because like there's so many different people that have to do different things when they build stuff. But like maybe that's something that someone's going to be going through right now. Like you might even inherit a property, or like you might buy a property ahead of time. I heard pre-order some sort of property, and it's like it's still got to be built and you got to wait. And maybe you're worried. Others of you, you have something set up, like maybe somebody's enlisting in the military, somebody is going to military school, or somebody is going to academy, somebody is going to university, but like the semester doesn't start yet. Somebody could even be going overseas, like going to like school in like another country, another city, another state. This could be a place that you're fairly familiar with, or you are going to become familiar with. It's like home. It's literally like home to you. But it's like it doesn't start for another 6 months, I heard, or something like this, or 6 weeks, or something like this. And you're like, I want to get there now. And what am I supposed to do in the meantime? This is torture. Now I heard, now I found the trap door. Now I found the way out, but I don't even know if 100% it's going to go through, because there's something about how like it's in the future. So you don't even know what's going on. And then secondly, it's like, what am I going to do now? The monsters are still here. The monsters are still here. They're still stalking me. I'm hearing, oh my God, why am I hearing that bit? I'm hearing randomly like the bit from that particular presidential candidate where he goes, they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but like, that's really random. It's like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, you feel like these people are invasive. Maybe these are people that feel invasive to you, and you're just like, how do I get out? Like, I'm hitting the button to open the elevator door, and these people are, like, closing in on you, and they smell really bad or something, and they're like, oh, they have bad breath, and they're just like, oh, you have to wait for the next elevator with us, and we stink, and we're all really big, and we're all gonna squish you in a sandwich and make you smell like our farts in the elevator, and you're like, ding, 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 ding. You're like, I need to get to the next floor, I need to get to the next floor, and it's like, you're like, oh, when is it gonna happen? It's like you're there at the elevator door, you know which door to go through to finally leave, but it's not open yet, and you're just like, what am I gonna do in the meantime? How do I deal with this mentally? It's like the helicopter's there, but it's like I'm over here. What do I do? How do I fight off all of these monsters, these zombies, until it gets here? I heard like until you get airlifted, and it's like, whew, you're gonna be given money to enjoy. Oh my God, you're gonna be given money, or like some sort of trust, or like some sort of like, I don't know, benefits, or even a job that's really easy that just consistently supports you to travel until then. You see that? You see that? You're gonna be like, I don't know, like, because there's something about this living situation in the future, or like relatively near future, like within the next few months, that's already set up. But it's like for you, like you're like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do these next 6 months? I can't freaking be here anymore around these freaks. It's like you're being given money to leave. They said it's kind of like a gap year. You're given like look at this as half a gap year. You might be given like some sort of half a gap year, where you have 6 months of you going to like Hawaii, Bali, going all around the world, and then you come back home to go to school, or you come back home to work this job, or you come back home to go in the military or something. It's like you get money to get away from this. Like you don't have to suffer through this anymore. These people stink. I heard these people freaking stink. I'm seeing in my mind, in Japan, they don't sell, because I was watching a documentary about Japan. In Japan, apparently they don't have like a lot of strong scents. Like their perfumes are not very strong, and their deodorants aren't very strong, because there's a thing in Japan called scent. I call it's like scent harassment. And it's like a legitimate thing I heard that you could get a ticket for or you could get banned out of a building for, and it's when you smell when your cologne is too strong. Apparently they hate that over there because it gives people headaches and it's considered inconsiderate and rude to the people around you. And I feel like these, I don't know, maybe these people wear like a really cheap cologne or a really stinky, like I heard Curve cologne, I heard like Axe body spray. Not that, I mean, I use Axe sometimes. Maybe these people use like, but they like drench themselves in it. They don't shower. Like these could be really, really stinky people as well that you're trying to get away from. Nine of Wands, these people are on their own. So these are people. Nine of Wands also is to me like mental illness that someone's dealing with, but when it's in the reverse, as you can see here, this is mental illness that is untreated. These people have a mental illness that is untreated that they're dealing with by themselves separately, even if this is a group of people that they're trying to project on others. Somebody could be a fire sign here. Somebody could tie their hair a lot. Somebody could do their hair kind of like Ariana Grande. You know how she always used to, I don't know if she still does this. I don't know if you know how she like ties her, she has like long hair, but she would like tie it up all the way up here, like the high ponytail or whatever. Somebody could do their hair like that, or somebody could like, I don't know, somebody could even have a voice that sounds like Ariana Grande or like can sing like her. I don't even know what she sounds like these days because I haven't seen her in a long time on the internet or TV. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That song, that was the last song that I've ever heard by her. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I don't know. That's really weird. Maybe somebody's really into you in this group, but they're like really mentally sick and ill, and it's like coming out like a serial killer. You know how like serial killers, it's like they'll go and they'll like assault a woman that looks exactly the same as like, their ex-wife that they killed or died or something or cheated on them, or like, you know, in the movies it's like they have like a type or something, or they have like a part, or they're like, or not even a type, but like if they're really attracted to the woman, it's like a fatal attraction, like they'll go and they'll like kill that girl. It's so sad. Like there's always weird cases like that. It's reminding me of that one case where that girl, that blonde, I'm sorry, I don't want to like just like talk about them like they're nobody, because these are actual like people that were alive. But like this young woman who was like, I think she was blonde, and she lived on the college campus, right? And it was that one guy who was quote unquote friends with her that killed her. And there was actually like CCTV footage of him throwing the weapon that he killed her with into the trash and like all this creepy shit. He actually, what's crazy is that when the news reporter came to the school to ask people what they knew about this missing girl, he was there. And he talked to the news reporter and said, "Yeah, she was my friend and blah blah blah, and I always I always liked her. She was a good, we were cool, just platonic." The whole time that news reporter that just interviewed him didn't even know that he just killed that girl that he talked to so fondly about like 2 days ago. And it was like, and it was because he, so what happened? Sorry, I'm gonna rush through this case. So what happened in this case? Basically, after they found out that he killed this girl, they went and looked at like her history. Like they asked her friends and they look at her text, and apparently this guy wasn't her friend. This guy was like a guy that she was nice to because he was creepy towards her and like really liked her, and he even asked her out and like did advances towards her, and she was just being nice, and she's like, "No, no, I'm not into you." And that's when he broke into her house and just randomly killed her. And he was like talking to her really sweetly, like, "Oh, okay, it's all right." Like he's a nice guy. He wouldn't hurt a fly, and he killed her. And so this could be like that kind of person towards you, like somebody that like really likes you or something, but like it comes out in a sick way. Like, you know, when you really love someone, you don't go to their house and stab them 50 times. When you really love someone, you don't follow them around in your car and threaten their life or get other people to threaten them. When you really are in love with somebody, you don't fucking call them all these nasty things and then go on their internet and do stuff on their phone and play around on their phone, text them and stalk them. When you really love someone, right? But this is someone that's not normal. You know, this is someone that's not normal. And that's what I'm saying, like This is someone with a mental illness that's like it's like that serial killer guy that like killed the girl because he liked her so much. It's never gonna make sense to you why this person acts this way or why these people act this way. It's because they're cuckoo. Ten of Pentacles. This could even be somebody with like a cuckoo family, because Ten of Pentacles is like a family here. This could be somebody with a really, really messed up, mentally messed up family. I heard Firefly family. I heard Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. There could even be a patriarch that's really old, like really, really old, that can't leave his bed or a wheelchair, who like, I don't know, they could like be stealing money to keep him alive. Because I'm thinking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you know how like there's like that really old man that's really yellow and kind of gross, and he looks like his skin is made of wood glue, and he's in the attic, and he's like in a rocking chair, and they're feeding him like skin and young people flesh to like stay alive. Like this could be a family that's like supporting some sort of creepy patriarch. This could even be like something about sex trafficking. This could be like a family that's into sex trafficking. It's like really like in a really, really like sick, messed up way. Like I heard Epstein, you know how like in Epstein they would like pay the girl extra if she would come back with another girl, like something like this. Like they could pay their daughters to like lure people into their house and do stuff, or even film them. This could even be a family with a house with like hidden cameras in it, and they like invite their friends over, oh, innocently, oh yeah, come here, come over, change here. And this could be like a creepy old man that's been running like an industry off of that, or selling that. I heard like selling like corn that's like not appropriate and not legal, if you know what I mean, like really bad. um like off of surveillance cameras. You could have even been on one of these cameras. Like these people got so confident, this family went to your house and installed them so they can sell content of you because you're attractive. They wanted you also something about somebody in this group, the one that wants that like is in love with you or something, but like in a messed up way. This person could be like thinking they could have even tried to kill you. They could have tried to attempted to pay somebody to murder you so that like nobody could be with you or something like this, or nobody could find out that they liked you, because like they were doing a lot of illegal things to your name. And it's like, if this person were to pursue you, or if they did already and you rejected them, you would know who they were and you would expose them. And there's something about how there's a scheme being exposed where like they were planning to kill you, and like uh because like you wouldn't like them back or something. These people are all sick and vile because they already look. These people are the kinds of people who don't flinch when a child is in pain, or when like somebody they know is in pain. These are sick, cold people, cold bastards. I heard, because these are people that watch underage victims suffer every day. They hear victims suffer. That's what I heard. That's why when they hear you cry, or they see you angry or upset at something they do where they are violating you or violating your space or your privacy, they like it, because these are people who have grown up listening to people suffer, cry, scream, and possibly be assaulted in front of them. They're a very messed up family. And I'm hearing you know why I got that? Because I watched the movie recently called Ready or Not, and I'm seeing that horror movie slash action thriller in my mind. And it's a movie where this woman, she unknowingly marries into this family that is like a satanic ritual family. And it's like like the man she married is part of a satanic cult family that was alive for hundreds of years, super rich. And they owned like a game company, like a board game company. And there's a ritual that they have to do every time somebody gets married in order to stay alive, because they have to make a sacrifice to the devil. Um, and so this lady, she had no idea. She married this man, and the man seemed totally innocent, and the family seemed totally normal, like a, you know, upper class white family, lots of money, very big, opulent home. And she's like, you know, I forgot who plays her because she's a really pretty actress, but she's wearing like a, you know, bridal gown in the movie too. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to skip over this, but basically the tradition is you have to spin a wheel or like something like that, and it ran a randomizer and it picks the game for you that you have to do. Some people had to do simple things like tic-tac-toe or goldfish, but once in a blue moon there's one card called hide and seek, and the hide and seek ritual requires them to kill the bride before sunrise and sacrifice her blood for their youth, because these people literally will die without the devil. And so this woman didn't know. She married this man and she doesn't know anything about his family. She never met his family. They're in love. You know, it's a really, at first when you watch these actors, it's really sweet, really romantic. And then, and she thinks that she's, oh, we're going to play a game. Okay, this is weird, but all right, I want to be part of the family. And then she realizes, you know, a little later, it's hide and seek for her, like ready or not, here we come, we're gonna kill you, we have to kill you. And everybody in the family has a weapon and they're all trying to kill her. And it's a whole thing. Sorry, I just rambled on about that, but this could be somebody that does that. Like this could be a family that is like into satanic stuff, like occult stuff, and they could actually like kidnap people, or like they could even this could be like a group of people that used to kidnap people or used to marry in people from their own culture or their own family. Like this could even be somebody that like this could be a family that makes their children marry like cousins several times removed, or like cousins or family members from like the homeland, or like something like this where they're like related still, not from the outside. But something about how this family is now starting to try to modernize, and they're trying to get their children, like their daughters, to marry men from like outside of the family or outside of the culture so they can sacrifice people like this, because there's something about how the blood of the people in their family is so rotten and already so recycled through inbreeding and through like weird rituals, that like their children are coming out, I heard, like invalid. Their children are coming out invalid, and also like they're losing their powers. It's like there's no purity. You know how they say in rituals, I'm sorry if I'm making anyone uncomfortable with this, but you know how they say in those like movies, right, where they do the satanic ritual where they need the blood of a virgin or a pure person? There's nobody pure-hearted left in their country or in like the town their family's from, or like anybody pure, like fully not evil or satanic from their family, because it's already recycled. So now they're getting like women, maybe I am talking about the Kardashians. They're getting women that are like, I mean women, or you know, these could be men in this family that are getting women that are from other cultures or other, completely just like as far away as from their family as possible, that are normal, like common, I heard, like commonplace, normal looking, or normal woman, normal men, that are like not evil, like have no, these, they even go on dates with these people to test them out to see if they're bad. Like they even leave out money to see if someone would steal it. And if the person that they date is like a good person, or the person they're stalking, like the target they're stalking is a good person, like they even send like fake homeless people to these people. I heard they send out fake homeless people to see like what that person would do, and if that person were to donate, or if that person were to fall for it, or like something about how like if that person were to be really nice on this date, like that's their target, and they go and sacrifice that person. This could even be not like actual literal sacrifice, but it could even be like that's who they decide to pin like illegal stuff on. Like whenever they do like illegal shit and they get caught up for it, they pin it on somebody, like on an in-law, and then they like kick that person out or like send them to jail. Like they've done this to a lot of people here, this weird family, but you have nothing to do with this. um People that have no clue if they have any idea. Yeah, I mean, some people just don't know, because some people, they were raised. But you know what's funny about the end of that movie, the Ready or Not movie? that when the late like the guy that she married, the whole time he was at, like the whole movie he was pretending like he was on her side. She was I mean he was like, "Oh man, I hate that my family has to do this, but here babe, hide in my room with me. Here, I'll protect you until sunrise and blah blah blah. I don't believe in this tradition. It's a silly thing and I tried to warn you, but I wanted you, I was so in love with you." It was a trick. In the end, he ended up attempting to kill his own wife because he ended up being demonic just like them. He had the same blood as the rest of his family. So when the curtains opened at the end of the movie and the sun finally came in and they couldn't kill her for their ritual and the power surge just tripped. So that's a confirmation. Um like he exploded. He like turned to dust because he was literally also satanic. Like he was literally a entity. So I don't know, maybe like these people tried to send somebody that really liked you towards you, and maybe this person ended up actually really loving you. So they kind of like aborted mission. There's something about how they sent a woman or a man towards you in this family to like date you or court you or seduce you so they can use your purity against you or use something about your energy here because for their own gain because they're like really evil people. And there's something about how like you you still like I don't know like you're they couldn't get you because you were actually pure. And I don't care if you curse like a sailor or if you this and that you get angry every now and then, but you are still way purer than these people. Like you have more pure intentions. You don't think about doing the evil things that these people do. Whenever somebody does you wrong, you go and think about something else. You go do something else. You move, you take the peaceful route because it's like you've learned in the past possibly or you've learned just from watching people that putting yourself in situations with evil people like this does nothing but exhaust you more and take you away from the actual happiness in your life or the actual things to be grateful for in your life. Like you have other things to be paying attention to that are happier. Why waste time? You see these people as wastes of time, and you also see them as people that are like less intelligent than you. There can be like I'm gonna get specific here. There could be like two men here. There could be like an older man that dresses a lot like the younger guy, but he's obviously older. He could wear like hats, he could wear baseball caps, and he could be like kind of violent, or he could have like weapons or something. He could have like anger issues, and then he could have a son, or there could be like a younger air sign guy, like a Gemini. I almost said Taurus Virgo, so this could also be a Taurus or a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person dresses just like this King of Wands character, and this is somebody that's really immature. Like this is somebody that pretends to be mature, and this is somebody that like is like really good at first at hiding like their immature intentions. Like they know what to just say, but they're a big liar. Like everything they say is a lie and they're actually immature. Their plans lead them into chaos because they have too much confidence in themselves, but they're a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like they lie to themselves even, whoever this is. Like they're overconfident, but they lie to themselves too. They have too much trust in themselves as a liar. That's what I'm saying. Because like they're lying to other people and doing a half-ass job, right? Like I'm seeing somebody who's like a contractor, let's say like somebody who builds things. And the person, let's say this contractor, he builds people, like somebody hires him to build a table, he does a half-ass job on that and it breaks. And then he goes home and then he tries to build himself a table and the same exact way, half-ass job. And he's in denial because oh no, it's totally fine because I'm even though I know I'm a half-ass job and I'm lazy, I'm delusional and I think I'm still a good worker and it's fine. He builds that table in his house, it breaks. It's kind of like somebody that does that. Like they give other people a half-ass truth, half-ass job and truth. This could even be somebody that like tells people like, "Yeah, I'm healthy," but then they're not healthy. Like at all. And people could see that too. It's like weird. It's like almost like they're the only person that believes their own delusion. And this is like this they copy this King of Wands character a lot. Like they could dress like this guy. Like this guy could be his older brother or older sister. I don't see this as his parent though. Like it could be like older brother, older sister, or friend that is older, but like he copies everything she or he wears, but like in a different color. It's kind of weird. And this person also has like really severe mental issues, whoever this is. I don't know who I'm talking about right now. But I don't know, maybe both of these people liked you at some point. Like maybe the King of Wands had a crush on you, the older man had a crush on you, and this younger air sign person, this younger man who is like not a fire sign, I don't know, he decided to take it up upon himself to like attack you because he wants to be just like his older brother, older sister. This could be a woman or a man. I'm getting more masculine energies. He wants to be just like his older brother, and for some reason, he was jealous of you. And so he went and attacked you. And he could have like a girlfriend, and he got his girlfriend to help him attack you, and it was like, why? And it's because his older brother likes you, and there's something about I'm hearing like something really immature. Like you know those movies where it's like the two guy best friends, and it's like a guy gets a girlfriend and then the other guy gets jealous, and it's like, fucking grow up, dude, get a girlfriend. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like what are you doing with your life, bro? Like you're like, are you gay? Like I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like rude or anything, because like there are people that are actually gay, but like for real, like are you gay? Like maybe you should go be happy and like find yourself a boyfriend instead of like focusing on like messing up your boyfriend. Oop. So maybe, I don't know, something like that. Your like messing up your best friend's relationships because you want more bro time. Like get a new friend, get more friends. Like why do people do this? But like I'm seeing that situation here. Like this could have started all because fire sign. I don't know who this is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a man that's a little. He's heavy and this, and you know what? Guess what? Little Jack here is gonna copy his big bro, and he's gonna get that too. So see how they're both round? He's like, oh, you gain weight? Well, bro, I want to gain weight too. Um, it's like this guy finds you really hot and sexy, and he was about to approach you or something, or he was about to offer you something, and then this kid over here, this stupid little kid over here, wanted to cock block it and be like, no, 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 I want more time with my bro, I want more time with my big sis. And this guy has a girlfriend or a boyfriend already. That's what sucks. Like, and this could even be, like I said, like her little sister or something, or little brother. Like, no, but I want more time with my big sibling. And it's like, bitch, like you're insufferable. I let you copy me this whole time because I wanted to be nice, and now you went this far to ruin my connection with Jungle Collective? And you tried to copy me. And you tried to copy my style and replace me. And you look like shit. What? I thought you thought this was cool. I thought you said that the hat was cool. And no, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm a Jungle Collective. Well, like I just wanted his I just wanted her attention, or I wanted his attention. I just wanted Jungle Collective's attention, right? Because you said, see, look, now they're facing each other. See, because you know, you said you liked this lady, right? And I decided that I wanted to like her, so I dressed like, you know, you, and then he's just like, I'm fucking done, dude. I am so fucking done with you. I'm nice to you because your mom made me be nice to you, and I just wanted to be mature. You ruin everything in my fucking life. All you do is stalk. Look at him. This is the stalker card, too. Knight of Swords is a stalker card. You're a stalker. You had no idea. You had no idea. You had no idea that this was started because, like, you're not the only one who's being stalked by this kid. Like, it's like, basically, like, this kid was stalking this guy. I don't know who this is. Maybe you know this person. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've seen this person is in passing. If this is a woman, she could look like the older one in the bunch, like, not, but like, I don't know, she's really attractive. She could have like shoulder length hair, and she could be like the big sis. The guy, he could have like pepper hair, or just like dyed it a certain color. He could even dye his hair certain colors. But he's like the older brother. But it's like whoever this older brother figure is, he was being stalked by this little brother figure, this person that's been copying him. And I don't even know if they're brothers. I don't even know if they know each other that well. Maybe their families know each other, and it's like an obligation, like, oh, I have to freaking take you with me to the mall, and I have to invite you to my damn party when I don't like you. And it's like, I'm your biggest fan. And it's like, whoever this is, right? I don't know, this older brother, older sister, and this old, whoever this is, the older sibling, they were being stalked by the same person who's stalking you. This air sign person, this person's like stalking them and stalking you at the same time. I don't know why. And it's all because this person is obsessed with like being this person, but then this person's also super confused. Like they don't know who they are. And they have a really weird family. Like I said, they have a weird family. Like their family is strange. Their siblings are strange. I'm seeing like somebody like pick their nose in public and then pick their ass and then like touch their hair and their face in public in line. Like that's what their family is like to me. I don't know. Like just kind of like no regard for themselves, and then they turn around and they stare at another lady and go, ha 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 ha, look what she's wearing. Like that's what these people are like. You know what I'm also getting? I'm getting like Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls for some reason, or like somebody that like came from a rich family, but they just could never make it. Like they could never be popular. It's like imagine the rich heiress or slash child actor, 2000s divas, right? Like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, and then I think Britney Spears sometimes, and like Nicole Richie. Imagine those people, right? They're popular. They're the popular kids. They're the rich kids of the 2000s, right? They come from rich families. They're showing up to all the clubs. Everybody wants to take a picture of them. Now imagine this is the other kid that's in the background that also has a rich family and is also kind of invited to all the rich people parties, like with Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, and all of them, by obligation. But this is like not a cool kid or like not a cool person for some reason. Like they're in the background, like nobody wants to talk to them. They have all the money, they have all the resources, but nobody wants to take a picture of them. Nobody gives them paparazzi. Nobody knows their name. I heard like this person is like the Frankie Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. Like, I don't know who, how there's the Jonas Brothers, there's like Joe, Nick, Kevin, and nobody talks about their younger brother, Frankie. Nobody ever remembers his ass. That's like what this person is. It's like the forgotten brother or like the forgotten Destiny's Child member, or like, I don't know who this person is. It's like the person that has to watch everybody else around them look really hot, attractive, and popular. And then they're scrounging around and scrambling around to get like the latest, like cheap version of what they're wearing to catch up. That's literally what it is. And it's like, for some reason, at one point, this really powerful man or this really powerful families or women, if you're a man or if you're a woman even and you're into women, like a really powerful woman from one of these families had a really deep attraction for you, or a really powerful man. And it was like you were the latest trend in a way. Like you were the latest like pursuit. Like you are like the rare handbag or rare designer thing that all the celebrities are wearing, that everybody wants to bring to the bar with them. Everybody wants on their arm. And it's like this kid in the background, right, of all these rich people or whoever this society is that wants to be popular. They want to boost themselves up. They want to boost their family up too, because I heard their family isn't cool either. Like they're the one family that's like in the rich gala or whatever, the rich family event, that doesn't get any attention. Like nobody because they're not very, I heard they're not very like attractive, but also they're not very like, they're not very like pleasant. Like they don't have social skills, or like something about how they're really rude. Every interaction these people have with people is very, very rude, and it's very unclassy, and it's not like in a fun way. It's not like in a make things interesting way. It's in a very like unpleasant way. Like people from all backgrounds cannot stand these people. like no matter what. And it's like this kid, whoever this kid is, this air sign person, wanted to like get their family some sort of reputation or boost it up by like, oh, well, maybe if I bypass the popular, like I'm seeing this person as the Beyonce. Like I'm seeing this guy or this girl that was part of another rich family that was looking at you at some point as like the Beyonce of the group, and this person isn't even in the group. They were like a groupie. Like they're the one wearing the Destiny's Child t-shirt outside the studio while they're recording because their dad works accounting for the record company. Like something like that. Like something like that where like this person's on the side and they brag about, "Oh, I got to go to this show or I know this person or I got to see this celebrity from far away because I got invited to that red carpet ceremony." But it's like nobody knows them and nobody actually talks to them and they still aren't famous or aren't really popular because they're an unlikable person and they're not interesting, like I said in the beginning of this reading. And nobody agrees with them. Nobody agrees with them or their family. Like they're seen as out, like I heard like outcasts. Like their political views are very like unrelatable. I heard their view like it doesn't make sense. I heard their political views are unrelatable and do not make sense, like zero practicality. And I'm not, politics are opinions, but like this is like the kind where it's like I don't even know what your belief is. Like these could even be people that like try to like dance around the subject because maybe they have really offensive views. Like they dance around like, I'm this or I'm that or I'm gonna vote for because they have offensive views. Like they're not straightforward. This could even be a family that is just really racist. Like I said, they're very, very racist and they go around, they could have said something about like, for example, I'm Asian, they could have said something, oh, those Asian people, huh? And they go to a business summit. Let's say this is a family that owns a business. They go to a business summit with other families, like from their culture, other white families or whatever that have, a business. And they're all in this summit together, all these different families. And these people come in and they say, oh, those Asian people, right? Oh, those black people, right? And the other people in this event are looking at them like some of them have Asian people in them. It's like, my wife is Asian. Or like my husband's black. It's like crickets, like everybody's getting quiet and I heard nobody said anything to them or they're like, oh, those Muslim people, right? Or, oh, people who believe in this and that, like things they shouldn't be saying out loud. They're saying it because they think that all these other people think the same way. But you have to understand, like they don't realize like there's a reason why you're the least popular family. There's a reason why nobody invites you. There's a reason why nobody wants to go to your table or go to your booth at the event. It's like it's just unrelatable. I heard like people didn't say anything to them. I heard people were really quiet, like crickets, and then they all turned around and went back to talking to each other. Like they ignored these people for sure. See ya. Oh, all right. See you, real prophetic Pisces. Thank you, Devote. What? The master booter? Yeah, for real. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Duty calls. I see. It's all right. It's all good. Um. Ace of Wands. I'm gonna go soon because it's already 10:30. Ace of Wands. Okay, so these people, yeah, I think a big thing around this. I don't know if it's gonna make you more annoyed or it's gonna make you feel better, but this family that's been going against you, nobody else likes them. Nobody likes them. It's like this is a family. You know what this is? It's like they feel like everybody likes you and nobody likes them as a group. And then they wonder why. They wonder why nobody likes them because they all get up together here. They get together and they go against people that people like. And people can see that. Why would you do that? If everybody generally likes something or somebody or everybody generally likes a character on a TV show, why would you kill the character off? Now everyone's going to remember you as the shithead who ruined the TV show. Everyone's going to remember your family as the people who just, randomly fuck shit up for everybody. No one's gonna like you. They just thought, oh, well, nobody likes us. So maybe if we go here and we just throw dirt on them and throw shit on them while they're giving their thank you speech. And it's like kind of like while you're giving your thanks to everybody in a really genuine way, it's like this family's in the background booing. And they're the only group of people booing. No one else is. They're the only group, the only small group of people booing out of this entire millions of people in the crowd. Boo, boo, boo. And the spotlight's flashing down on their table and everybody's just looking at them. Because it's like these people are delusional. The reason why you're at this podium or you're accepting these divine blessings or this divine award or this divine attention even is for a reason. Because all these people delegated you. These people voted for you to be there. If you make content and getting views, it's not because you're lucky. It's because people chose you to be up there. People watched your video. If you make if you sell things and you're sold out, it's not because, oh, you got lucky that time, or oh, because of this and that you cheated. It's because people like your work and they bought it up genuinely and they like you and they voted for you to be sold out. They delegated you for that. They go back to your business over and over again. Why? And so why would this group of people, this family, go to that establishment you've made where people like it and destroy that? It's like not only are they throwing dirt on you and destroying you and your machinery or whatever you use to make other people happy, it's like they're making, by proxy, all those people unhappy. You're like people's favorite restaurant, and it's like these people are everybody's least favorite restaurant, and everybody already booing at them. Everybody don't think they're good people, and they're going and throwing fish guts on the front of your lawn, or throwing fish guts or throwing dog poo at the entrance of your business. In front of everybody, in front of the customers walking in. Hey, there's that family that owns that failing taco place. Oh, there's that family that's owning that failing store across the street. Oh, uh-oh. Screaming and yelling, and they expect people to see them as better for doing this. It just looks like you're thriving, and it looks like you're just doing your best to keep pushing on and keep making people happy or keep making yourself happy, and that whatever translates through in your work, and it therefore makes your customers or your viewers happy. And these people are just going in and making it harder for you. It's like they don't understand how they look, and it's like now they've oh, that was a big fly. I just touched my leg. So yeah, these people really don't have any boundaries. They don't really have any space. They just spy on you because flies are spies. It's like these are pushing it. Like they're still pushing the insults. They're still they're sitting outside your business every day screaming and yelling in front of people that actually are patronizing it. And they're like, okay, so you're yelling at Jungle Collective, but what are you people doing? What do you have to offer? Oh, your store across the street, it's closed because you're over here watching this person's business be open? Oh, okay. Obviously looks like jealousy. Yeah, these people ain't going anywhere. Joker in reverse. These people are getting no support. I also see this as no money. Do you see all these cards falling out of his hand backwards here, upside down? I also see this as somebody, you know how in cartoons they shake, whenever someone owes me, they take the cartoon character and they hold them by their ankles and shake their whole body until all the money falls out of their pockets? I'm seeing that like this, almost. Like somebody's holding this guy upside down and shaking him, and all these cards are falling out of his hands. All this money is falling out of his hands. Someone might give these people a shakedown. They said, let these people keep talking. Let these people keep throwing eggs or keep yelling outside your business or yelling outside, because this is helping people find them. It's like a sonar. I heard sonar. People are finding them through their voice or through their actions. They said, let them keep acting an ass of themselves in public, because these people are getting drunker and drunker. I heard the more you ignore them or the more you just continue on, like whatever, like I heard you already are doing that, they're going to get more drunk or more tweaked out or cracked out on drugs, and they're going to start making it easier for people to find them, because there's people looking for them to shake them down. with the Joker card in reverse. There's people looking for them to hold them by their ankles and shake them for everything. People want to rob them, or people want to put or something real bad. It's because somebody in this group that was bragging. I heard they were bragging about attacking you. They were also bragging about the money they have that they don't have. Knight of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles in reverse. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person could be immature. This person could be either the same age as you and they're just really, really immature, or this person is younger than you. Either way, this person's really immature, especially with their money. They like to blow it on stupid shit, and they don't have any sense or reason. I feel like this is somebody that bragged about attacking you and nobody cared. Okay, look at how he looks. This like kind of a funny looking kid, right? Kind of looks funny with his hair like that. I don't know. It just looks funny. Looks like his name is Chad. But like it's like he look at him, he's like arrogant and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm the reason why Jungle Collective has to move away. Ha ha ha, I was racist to them. They're the reason why they quit. I'm the reason why they quit the job. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, now it's my perfect white world or my perfect Christian world or or whatever religion, they are, or my perfect xenophobic world, my perfect world. Ha ha ha. Ha. Yes, I heard cleansing. I heard ethnic cleansing. Yeah, I finally did my ethnic cleansing. Ha 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 ha. It's like really blatantly racist, man. Knight of Pentacles. And then he's, yeah, I ethnically cleansed it so it can just be us people here living here. I'm the hero. And I have all this money because I have good karma. I'm a good person. I was supposed to ethnically cleanse our neighborhood, ethnically cleanse our business. And then it's like the whole time, look at that. SF in reverse. He has no money. He doesn't actually have good karma from the shit he did to you because it wasn't righteous at all. He actually has zero shit in his pockets. And now people are looking for him and they're looking to shake him down. Oh, you have money? Oh, you're bragging? I heard someone's getting some ski masks right now. Easy lick. I heard easy lick. Narcissists are easy to rob. Very easy to rob. Narcissists are not hard to kill. The hardest part about killing them is the legal ramifications of keeping your anger in check when dealing with an idiot like as such. Eight of Pentacles. This person could actually be getting beat up, like jumped at work at their job. Someone in this group is going to get jumped at their job or outside their job. Eight of Pentacles. Because of work. And also they're going to be forced to be working a job that's very minimum wage. Doesn't give them any money at all. They're not going to be able to actually support rent for themselves. I heard this person's going to actually have to move back in with their mom and dad and live off of their mom and dad. Like they don't have enough money to pay rent. They're going to have to make like they're going to be forced, whatever this money is that they're making that's really small. I heard like 9 an hour, 10 an hour. It could even be under the table because there's so. But it's like these people, there's actually nice people that are outside of this group of people that don't agree with how they treated you. And they really find these people really mentally ill. Like this family, whoever this family is, they have a really bad reputation in their community. Like people are gossiping, like bad gossip. Like, oh, did you know that they act like that because that daughter went through something? You know how like, in a family, like someone goes through something traumatic and then everyone kind of knows them as like, oh yeah, like they went through that weird car accident, and then ever since, like the mom and the dad got divorced, and there's like somebody's in a wheelchair now, and like everything fell apart, and that's why they fell on hard times. And like people are kind of whispering to each other, well, like I heard he lost his job and he's been drinking a lot, and that's why like they be treating people that way and they're acting like that. And like it's like gossip, gossip, gossip. Like well, like I heard the dad was a creep, or I heard the uncle, remember that uncle that used to come over every Christmas? Well, he did something really creepy, and now the family's messed up, and that's why they don't have parties anymore. Like little things like that. Like going around from this community, like these people's neighbors are looking at them like, oh man, like these people are fucking weird, they're fucked up. like especially if these people are like tweaking out or like yelling at you in public, like screaming things like, hey you, hey you, like, hey you, you Buddhist bitch, you Muslim bitch, fuck you, hey you, hey you Asian person, hey you black person, I'm racist towards you. Like they're yelling things like that outwardly or even talking about it. People are looking at them like, oh my god, like what is this even real? And I'm sorry for going on such a tangent, but maybe I just felt like that was significant to this. Like, there's layers to it, to the point where there's like, there's other people around you that are like these people, but they're not the same, and they're like completely opposite, and they like don't agree with these people at all. Like, they're like, I don't know what we can do to get rid of these people, but they're definitely shunned. Like, these people are shunned from the neighborhood. I heard neighbor good. There's somebody there's like a company, there's like people, there's a family trying to like turn the community over, and this family is the first one that they're like targeting. I also heard like the police are circling this person's house, these people's cars. They're trying to like intimidate and make these people paranoid and as like, I don't know, uncomfortable as possible to go outside. Because they're trying to catch them on something, and they might. Because these people are like really drunk and high when they drive too. So they're like trying to catch them on anything. There could even be other families like reporting them, like doing noise complaints. Like, these people keep yelling racist stuff. These people keep yelling homophobic stuff. These people keep yelling stuff about like, religion and stuff. And I think they're on drugs and we can't sleep. There could even be new neighbors, like new people that moved in, new tenants that are already making reports about this family. And it's getting to be so much that there's no choice but to actually like sue these people or kick them out. They're getting evicted soon. Six of Wands. Meanwhile, all of this eviction stuff is happening and these people are getting swept out. You just need to focus on your success. The only thing you need to focus on in this whole entire situation is your success. Nine of Swords and getting sleep. I heard that like this anxiety is no longer yours anymore. You no longer have the Nine of Swords. You're going to be sleeping really well, if not already. Six of Cups. Yeah. People remember you fondly. The reason why you are being protected from this energy and you're being airlifted and being sent out to a better life right now is because you have good karma from your past. You treated these people nicely, and you also treated the people around these people really nice. Like in this community, workplace, wherever this is, school, whoever's neighboring these people, you have good karma from them because they remember you fondly. Everybody in this town, they remember you very fondly because you were really good to them. And so you actually have really good karma from the people you helped possibly talk to, gave a listening ear to. And it's like, as these people are talking down to you and talking down about you so badly, you are being protected, shielded, and being sent out. There's people from your past that even want to come in and defend you. I heard if you've been like even publicly stating like, yeah, there's somebody throwing dog poop on the front of my business every morning and it's my neighbors and blah, blah, blah. If you have like an ex that stalks you or multiple exes that stalk you, if you have people that you used to have problems with that still stalk your internet to this day, or you forgot they stalk you, they went and did you know that those people went and they looked up the people that have been messing you up? Because there's people that actually want you back in their life. There's people that want you back in their life, and there's something I heard about this group of people that's pushing you away. Like they're pushing you out of the country, or they're pushing you to actually leave completely, like from this area. And there's people that don't want you to leave. People from your past. There's people that are like your exes that don't want you to move out of state, like that want another chance with you. There's like people that are looking at this family as the full blame for the reason why they're losing access to you, because there's something about you glowing up. There's something about you getting more success. There's something about you gaining so much abundance really fast. And there's something about your energy that is really desired. This family doesn't understand that. This family wants you to feel like how they feel about you, where you're useless and how there's nothing about you that no one wants to see, when it's not true. They're jealous and keep projecting on you because nobody wants to see them. That's how they feel about themselves. Nobody wants to see them. Nobody wants to hear from them. But the real truth about you is that everybody actually wants to see you. Lots of people, lots more people than you know, even from your past, want to see you. They want to see you around. They miss you. They value you so much more now. And so these people are also pissed. There's evil eye coming from people in your past towards these people. There's evil eye coming from people that are in your current area around these people. Yeah. These people will not be successful. Seven of Pentacles, these people are going to be stagnant and stuck in life. So whatever they're doing right now, they're going to be doing it forever. And even if it means they're throwing eggs and dog shit at your house or whatever over and over again, that's what they're going to be doing for the rest of their life, though. Do you understand? Like, there, Six of Wands and then the Seven of Pentacles in here and then all of this here, I'm seeing it as like, for example, you have your business, your successful restaurant, bakery, and they're still outside, booing you, yelling at you, throwing shit at your house, not improving their own business, not improving themselves. It's like your business will eventually become so big that you get a franchise and another location and you get enough money to even relocate yourself. And then you got to manage like 5 locations, 6 locations, 7 locations, 10 locations around the country, while these people are still doing the same exact thing. That's what they mean by that. So don't be upset when I say they're going to still be throwing shit on your name. They're still going to be doing the same exact thing for the rest of their life, because you're like, when are they going to stop? When is this going to stop? They're never going to stop. They're mentally ill and delusional. And they're possessed. God said they're not going to stop until they pass away. And some people may pass away sooner than you actually expect. But they also want you to know that these people are, they're going to stay doing the same exact thing, but you aren't. That's the difference, because these people are not on your level. You're going to be moving, and these people are going to still be in the same place doing the same exact thing. Maybe they might follow you, but it's still doing the same thing. It doesn't mean they're going to buy a house like you. Doesn't mean they're going to buy a new car like you. It doesn't mean they're going to have a successful business like you. They're going to be doing the same thing. And what's that? Sitting on their ass all day at home with a failing business. Nobody care about them. Nobody believes them. Even with a worse reputation. No resources, no friends, no connections, no networking. Doing the same stuff. Throwing dog shit at your now old defunct location of your business that you don't run anymore, that you've upgraded to a larger building. They're still in the same place doing that. And that's just how things go. And you know why they're going to never stop and why they're going to keep doing that is because that's the only way they feel like they're going to win. That's like their small victory, because they're delusional. So I don't know who needs to hear that, if that makes you feel any better. I also heard someone's going to get burned by a motorcycle. Also, someone in this group is getting physically assaulted with like a blunt edge weapon, and blunt force trauma. I keep saying blunt force trauma. Somebody's getting hit by a blunt end weapon, like on their head. One of these people. Oh, thank you, Swampaz. Thank you, Devote. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Lack of stability for these people. No stability. If they're married, their marriages are failing. And again, like, divorce. Remember that divorces take years. Sometimes they take years. Like, divorces are a two-way street with contracts and signing shit and lawyers. So, don't let like appearance fool you, because people could be separated far before their divorce, like an official capacity. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are failing relationships, like failing one by one by one by one. These people are grasping onto their relationships and hoping, like praying to God that person doesn't break up with them, but they will. They still will. They're just thinking of a good day when. I heard all of the people that these people are with right now, partnered up with, they're all planning on when to leave. Like this family is going to be stuck with nobody but themselves, but the family themselves. Like the family in Ready or Not, the satanic cult family, they're all stuck with themselves and maybe whoever, whatever in-laws that they've managed to keep. Because I heard all the in-laws are escaping. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, these people are going to have no sex lives. Also, I heard like opposite of it. I heard people are going to be disgusted with them. I heard they're going to be too disgusted with their bodies in the mirror to even feel sexually attractive enough to even like, you know, feel frisky ever again. Joker in the reverse, yeah, erectile dysfunction. And also no moving. If they want to move from wherever they are, like if they keep getting if they end up getting harassed by people around them, because I feel like their karma is that they're going to end up getting harassed publicly by multiple groups of people instead of just one like them, they're not going to be able to move. Like if they want a restraining order, they want a new house or something like this and blah, 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 they're not going to be able to get that. They're going to be stuck where they are. Remember, like I said, stuck where they are doing the same exact thing, even if they don't want to do it anymore for the next 10, 20 years, doing the same thing, throwing eggs at the same building, even though you're not there. Even if it's abandoned now, they're going to be doing it even if they don't want to be doing it anymore. Due to their addiction, this can even be like a family that falls apart so hard that it becomes doing drugs is like part of their routine. Like I'm seeing someone wake up, smoke some sort of crack or meth, and then go to the building where you used to live or used to have your business and just throw eggs at it, like as if it's like their therapy, but it doesn't make sense. And they can't stop doing it. And then they go home and do more drugs and they go do the same things and pretend that you're there. And they don't have cars anymore. They don't even have a phone anymore. Like their house is probably reduced to a trap house now. I'm seeing like a lamp with one light bulb with no shade on it on the ground. And that's the only light for the whole room. And they're going to do that every day, even though they don't want to do it anymore. And you're already far off in another country, in another state right now. Like, or like in my mind. Okay, let me get some finishing playing cards readings for the collective, and then I'm going to keep it at that. I hope that this resonated for you or validated anything you were going through. If it did, feel free to let me know in the comments or like this. Let me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly. If you want a personal reading or want me to look into something specifically just for you and make you a personalized video just for you to see, you can hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com, by the way. If you're curious about what services I provide, you can go ahead into my YouTube channel and go to my About tab, and that's my services and pricing. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Because sometimes I'm curious, like, to people. But King of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. What's going on this week? Seven of Pentacles. There's something that you might need to wait for. Seven of Wands. But this way, okay, there's something that you really want to do, but you're going to find out that you have to wait for it, or you're accepting or you're signing a contract this week that is like for something in the future that you know is going to be successful and you're excited for. But you're going to also find out that whatever this wait is, this patience card is, it's actually in your best benefit because it's helping you to protect yourself or help you feel like you don't have to protect yourself as much. Maybe there's something about how like rushing into things is might compromise your safety at this moment. This might even be like a signifier of like you being forced to wait somewhere and then you don't know why, but then maybe someone will like an enemy of yours will pass away, or like somebody that you know might have sabotaged this opportunity for you. They might pass away, or they might like go away in a freak accident or like get sent away, and then you will realize why the contract wasn't in action just yet. Like it's so you can fully enjoy some sort of blessing that you're supposed to have in the future. It's like with this person gone, you just have to wait. There's something about you like something about you killing this person. Literally, something about your spiritual powers is killing this person. Like not on purpose, but you're supposed to assassinate someone before you go on to this. You're supposed to actually not murder someone, but like spiritually assassinate someone. And you don't have to be a witch or like a spiritualist, but like there's something about karma. You actually being around and enjoying your life while waiting for whatever this is actually going to lead to the death of something or somebody which will allow you to be fully more free or happy. If you've been going out a lot, they said to continue going out. Especially to places this person cannot access, this person is killing themselves faster and faster with drugs. That's why you're stuck. You could even be stuck in a place being like, oh my God, like, why can't I move yet? Like, I want to move now, and these people are assholes. I'm done with this shit. It's because you're supposed to kill them. You're supposed to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And by that, you're supposed to continue doing what you're doing right now. I know it's not easy. It doesn't feel easy. It's like, oh my gosh, like, what is this stupid, unnecessary labor? But they said that just wait it out a little longer, because you're going to be given an opportunity to travel a lot, and also, like, while these people have to sit back and be perverted, maybe these people will not be able to stalk you. These people will have to be perverted towards each other. I heard of these people are putting hidden cameras in your home. They're going to start doing it to their children or their cousin or their uncle or auntie or someone really gross and weird to do that to, and they're going to get like really beat up. Like, these people have nobody to be perverted towards. Five of Swords, yeah, they don't want to fight you anymore. Or secretly, people don't want to fight you anymore. Like, they're holding the sword up still, but like they're weakly holding it. Like, they're like, I'm prepared to die. There's something about like somebody holding their sword up and they're just like shaking and they're like, I'm not scared, but they're like in their mind, they're like, I'm fully prepared to die right now. Like, if this person hits me right now, and if they don't catch my bluff or whatever, like, if they don't believe my bluff, then I could die right now. Like, that's what these people are looking at you like. Like, you hold the sword, like, you actually hold the guillotine to these people. Like, these people are actually, their lives depend on you. You have no idea, but like, these people around you, their lives actually depend on you. Maybe for some of you, you think that their life force depends on you being away. So you're like, oh, let me move away. But then, like, if you're dealing with stalkers, like spiritual stalkers especially, they try to follow you someplace. You're supposed to weaken them. It's kind of like I'm sorry, this is the shamanic version of shamanic section of my reading. It's supposed to be like the boss of a video game. You're supposed to weaken the boss monster before you go on to the next level, because I don't know, like, something about how like they will just harvest your energy when you're happier somewhere else. So there's something about you having to stay here just a little longer. I heard up to 5 weeks or 5 more months, where you supposed to do is you're supposed to bait these people. You're supposed to go back to your house, act like everything is normal, and let these people berate you, vandalize your shit, even think that they're invading you, and then keep leaving or keep baiting them and into thinking that like they can make you miserable and then make them fail. You're supposed to make these people fail 100 times to weaken them. They're already weak right now. You don't even notice it, but they're weak right now. They've weakened. They've weakened so much that these people invited other people to help them attack you, and even those people don't want to attack you. They're already getting bad karma. I heard rashes, STDs. I heard they're getting like little injuries here and there just from trying. Five of Swords, like, they're hurting themselves. And there's something about how like you need to continue, not you need to, but the reason why some of you guys may still be stuck somewhere is because it's not because of something you're doing the right things, but in the meantime, you're supposed to be like killing these people. Every time they lose, they die a little bit and they get weaker. Every time you laugh, you're happy, and you ignore them, or you go and live your life and be happy and do things these people can't do, or go places people can't go, they die. They die more and more. Yeah. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Unfinished business. Two of Swords. I gotta go because my back is starting to hurt, because I don't know. Because people are evil eyeing this reading because it's very true. Two of Swords. Yeah, these people have no choice. I heard these people have zero choice because they lied, and they didn't tell the truth in time. So now these people have no choice but to keep going the path that they're going down right now, and it's leading to death. Nine of Wands, it's leading them to being struggling by themselves. Meanwhile, meanwhile this week you're being given some money that's going to help you get away here. Four of Swords, I also see you getting some rest, maybe going on a vacation. I heard go somewhere where you know these people would be too embarrassed to show their face. Go somewhere where these people are scared. like especially if if these are some if this is someone who tried to do an ethnic cleansing of some sort of your community. I almost said materials, like they wanted to whitewash the work you were making. um Go somewhere like like for example, like if you're a black person and these people hate black people and they keep making fun of you, yelling at you for being black, go to a place where there's lots of black people. Like, go to black owned business, go somewhere where there's lots more people like you. If these people are homophobic, go to a place where there's lots more gay people. If these people are racist, like I said earlier, yeah, go to a place where there's more people like that, or the culture, like if they're racist towards Asian people, go to Chinatown. I heard like go where like people like you, there's more of you. Or try to, or fly if you're thinking of a vacation place, like fly somewhere where there's more people like you, because they won't have much fun there. These people won't have much fun there. And that will like kill them. Four of Swords. Yeah. Someone's getting very sick. Someone in this group is already really sick and they're pushing through, but they're like injuring themselves here. Eight of Wands, you're getting a message here about some sort of decision to make. It's going to be about who you want to work for, who you want to work with. But it might lead you to emotionally walking away from something because you want stability, and you're emotionally walking away from something into either a household that's more stable, a family that's more stable, or a relationship that's really stable, or even just a situation in general this week. King of Cups, I also see you taking care of your mental health a lot more this week, and also work going pretty well for you. I feel like you're going to be making money. I heard like you're going to be going on a lot of adventures or something like this, especially if you're thinking about going on some dates, or if you're not ready to go on some dates, or if you're like taken, maybe like you're going to be going to like new restaurants, new places, new attractions, like after work or something like that. You'll have the money for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe somebody's thinking about taking their kids to like a theme park or something. Knight of Swords, you're still going to have some stalkers this week, but they're about to stalk you into success. Okay, yeah. Somebody who's been stalking you this week, it could be a fire sign or air sign. This person's about to watch you literally stumble into success. Like literally be the life of the party, or the name of the game, the household name I heard. Six of Cups in a reverse, and there's nothing they can do. They're gonna realize at that point forward that they in their past, because this is a past card, in their past, their memories with you were very negative, and there's nothing they can do to ruin this for you because they're not part of your party. I'm also seeing a rooftop party for someone, or someone being celebrated, or you're getting someone here could even be getting some sort of money or financial help that causes them to start to throw a party. Like you might throw a party to celebrate. Nine of Swords. Okay, anxiety. What's the anxiety about? Anxiety. So you might have anxiety this week about how things aren't, you might feel like things aren't moving forward for you in some way, but they actually are. Like you just feel like things aren't starting new, but like I said, it's like you don't see the difference that you're making. Like you don't see your enemies suffer. Like you don't see them. That's why some of these people don't even show up in person. Like they're very cowardly. They're like pussies towards you because you don't actually see the damage being done behind closed doors. Like they visually to even stand in front of you. Yeah. Someone here could be leaving a family this week, or a family dynamic, or a company, 10 of Pentacles, or taking a break from one. To start new, yeah, to start completely new. Six of Swords. Somebody, also this week, somebody cannot escape. Someone will not be able to escape from their actions. Seven of Swords, like something they lied about, something that they lied to people about, that they did in secret. It's coming out this week. Finally coming out. I heard finally some sort of truth about something someone did is coming out this week. And this person is something about how this person will not be able to escape. and they're going to be homeless, or they're going to be kicked out, or you're about to witness this person be fired or literally thrown out on their ass because of some sort of secret that they did that was, yeah, exposed. Maybe that's why I'm sensing something about the message being like, there's a reason why you have to wait. Like, you want to escape, you want to leave really badly, but there's something about you staying that's killing these people. And it's like, maybe like you're staying here as like a false target or a bait, and you're causing them to like attack you loudly or like make an ass of themselves in front of the wrong people. And there's something about how like if you wait just a little longer, maybe you're being kept here so that you can watch this person go to jail or get beat up in public, so that you can fully feel comfortable in the future to like move on with your life or something. Ashram? Oh, thank you, Divine Light, Divine and Light Tarot. But like, yeah, these people, the thing is, they're very stupid enemies. I think your enemies are really dumb because the number one rule, one of the first rules in warfare is to know your enemy. And these people don't know you. They're too lazy. They don't take the time to know you. It's like they sat around because they don't have the motivation, and they don't have the intelligence, and they don't have the same influences as you to understand what you're talking about. You talk a completely different language. You talk a language of success, you talk a language of power. These people talk a language of weakness, lying, wimpiness, pussy, coward, and scamming. They scam, they lie. Their clothes are made of paper. Designers made of paper. You know what I'm saying? They're not genuine leather. And there's something about how like these people are just they can, the thing is, if they're stalking you, the thing is they can listen to you talk all day long, but because they hate you so much, they're not actually listening to the wisdom that you're sharing, and they're not listening to the right details that make people actually love you or want to be around you. Or even like the cadences in your voice or what you talk about. The moment you open your mouth, these people say, oh, blah blah blah, they think they're so smart, ha ha ha. They're so jealous. These people are so jealous and they can't even they can't even copy you. They're not even smart enough to copy you. They understand why people like you, but they can't even bring themselves to be smart enough to copy you to get people to like them. They just hate you because people like you. They can't accept that you're a likable person or things about you are likable. They just keep sitting there insulting you over and over and over again and talking shit about you, and then listening to you, but they're not hearing anything because what you talk is from success. You talk from experience. You talk like somebody who actually has leadership and power. Well, meanwhile, these people are followers, sheeple, and they don't have any power at all. So when you are a leader and you're talking like a leader, these are followers. They don't know what you're saying. Oh, he's just saying blah, 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 blah. This is a bullshit. Da, 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 da. And then they sit there and go and make $9 an hour, and they crawl around on all fours, and they look for their drugs that they dropped on the floor, and they sit around on their ass, doing nothing. And they do the same shit over and over again. Like I said, these people are going to do the same shit over and over again. I also heard there's something about listening to you as like a spiritual masterclass. People who hang around you, they benefit a lot because they learn a lot from things you say. Even if you don't consider yourself someone super wise or anything, you say random things because the divine gives you messages and you just say them, and you don't even know that you bring so many people, like random people, clarity just off of things like that. People literally fight to be in your energy just so they can learn from you or learn why you do the things you do. How do you get this attention? Meanwhile, these people, they've forced themselves. They were like, you know what this is? It's like these people saw everybody get around you, circle around you, watch you, and they're like, well, I don't know why the F everybody wants to be in this front seat in front of Jungle Collective. I don't know why everybody wants to hear them. Well, let me just scam my way up there. Let me scam my way to a front row ticket. Let me steal somebody's front row ticket. Let me come up here and climb up this ladder and knock everybody else down. Let me sit here and block their vision. Let me stalk Jungle Collective. Let me see what everyone loves them about. But they're so dumb. They're so peasant. They not learn anything. You're like the most valuable spiritual professor in your area. And anything you say to someone, if they take that seriously, they become very rich, very successful, very like enlightened, even happier. And these people, it's like you're like a golden goose almost of information. And it's like these people saw that and they're like, I don't know why everybody is so into you. I don't know why everybody wants to hear what you have to say. They freaking stole a ticket to sit right where other people would die to listen from you, to hear wisdom from you. People, even probably some of you guys, people literally want like your counsel or advice. And instead of these people, like these people taking your advice or even like stealing advice or stealing help or even like trying to copy or trying to like fix themselves, they're so stupid and unworthy and so like poor minded. They're too jealous to hear anything you have to say. And they still don't understand why at the end of the day, why people are fighting to talk to you and ask you questions. It's like these people cut the line. I don't know what the big deal about Jungle Collective is. All stinky and shit. They push themselves to the front of the line and then they say, what's the big deal about you? And you're like there and they just wasted. It's like a waste. I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense how I describe it, but it's like it's a waste by the time they get to the podium. It's like a waste. It's like they still don't get it. They still don't understand why people want to listen to you and why people want to talk to you and not them. And they don't even know how to talk or even take your advice or anything like that. They're just so arrogant and jealous. It's like, oh, this guy just blah, blah, blahing. He looks sexier than me. She looks prettier than me. She looks more beautiful. And it's just some beautiful girl. And I'm jealous. And she blah, blah, blahing. And it's like, you could be the most prestigious lawyer in your city that could have helped these people. But instead, when they sat at your desk, they sit there and see you in your beautiful, lawyer suit, or your whole office has all these awards, because you help so many people. They sit there, they don't take the help. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at you, blah, blah, blah. And you think you're so cool. And it's like, you were supposed to pay me to give you this advice. This is my job. And this is a group of people with no job, no life, no purpose. And they still confuse why they cannot get their life together. They're still confused why you still look better than them. And they're concerned with that instead of concerned with themselves, instead of taking your advice or something like that, instead of being smart. So instead of looking like a smart person or even a good person, because usually a good smart person, when they see someone better than them, even if they're a little jealous, I think it looks better, much better reputation-wise to be like, hey, man, that was really cool of you. Can you teach me how you do that? Like that seems more honorable, right? But on top of them wasting a chance to get valuable spiritual advice or even protection from you that so many people want, they also have shown themselves to be fucking idiot buffoon clowns who are jealous. So jealous they don't even care who can see them, who can hear them. They're in front of this podium of hundreds of people waiting in line to talk to you, and they fucking spent it saying something stupid. Like, I'm jealous of you. Why do you think you're so smart up there? You look better than me and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they don't even think about how you got to the place where you look better and what they can do to get there. They don't think about what you went through even to get this karma or to get this platform or to even get the experiences you have to share with people, to make people even comfortable to talk to you. They don't ever get it. They just want things instantly. So they go up to people's face and say, hi, look at me. I look like Jungle Collective, right? Do you want to listen to me talk? And they have this ugly scowl on their face. Like they don't know how to smile. This is someone who doesn't know how to smile. They just go like this. You want to hear me, Hawk? No. You don't want to listen to that person. They think they're so pretty and stuff. You want to listen to me. It's like, it's obvious to people what's wrong with them. It's obvious to people how much of a waste these people are. And it's obvious to them that they're killing themselves. And it's not your fault. It's not your duty. And you're about to be airlifted right now. You're about to be sent to a place where your podium is much larger. Your stage is much larger. And the crowd of people that are waiting in line to talk to you is going miles long. And it's to the point where these people are going to have to wait wait like 7 hours down the line to even come up and say any more shit. These people are about to be shown by God, by divine, who the real commoners are, and who was able to pick up the keys he gave them, and who drops it constantly and stays where the fuck they belong, at the bottom, where Satan is. Sorry, I just got into that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where that's how that's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way I can explain why these people will never understand you, never understand a thing you say, and how what I mean by they're gonna be doing the same shit over and over and over again. They're gonna see the lines get bigger. They're gonna see things around your life change, but their life never changed. It might even get worse. It might even get more hungry. It might even get more dirty. It might even get more stinky for them. And they, instead of fixing themselves, I feel like these people are going to go to the same line to talk to you, or the same line in front of your restaurant so they can throw dog shit at it or yell the same exact way, except their clothes are going to be more tattered and tattered and tattered. They're going to be more dirty and dirty and dirty. They're going to have less and less and less things every time they go. As they're watching your building get taller, as they're watching your car turn into a private jet, as they're watching one limo turn into 3 limos, as they're watching one bodyguard turn into 5 bodyguards, turn to 10 bodyguards, they're going to be sitting there smelling hella bad, wondering what the fuck went wrong. Because someone who's watching me right now is about to be very, very powerful. Like, you were probably told at a young age that you were supposed to be powerful, but maybe you don't even understand the levels of power. I heard there's, especially if someone here is psychic or someone here knows they have some sort of spiritual gifts, there is a place for you. The world is opening its mind up more. I've said in a previous reading, younger people are getting smarter. They're getting more aware of like even psychological things, like things because of the exposure to internet. But another thing I didn't say is that the world, like, because of the internet and because of us modernizing, we've gotten so advanced to the point where now we are able to talk about like metaphysical things. Like, we've advanced enough as a race, like as a human like species, now to the point where we can actually express in a mildly even scientific way, in a small way, metaphysical things, like things that cannot be explained. Like, we're now at that point where we can talk about that, like how psychics can be real, how energy is real. Even people who don't believe in psychics, they say like, well, like, energy is real. And that means that you believe in psychics. That means that it is real. You believe in the energy, blah, blah. It's like things like that. Like, we're getting to a point as a society where we're opening up more to people and things, different avenues. People like you, whoever's watching me, are becoming, and you have no idea about it. Like, nobody ever fathom somebody like, somebody like you with your specific, extremely specific skills to be this valued, but you are. You are. I heard someone's gonna be like like, I heard government mandate. I heard government like will pay you or something, or like somebody like at a higher rank may literally like put you on a salary for something you do that's not even expected. It's reminding me of when I used to work at this other job, right? I deal with a lot of customers, and this one lady came in. She was a really pretty girl. And I think her name was like Alicia. I'm so sorry. I never got to text her back. But she worked for the city. She worked for the city of like I don't, one of the big cities here. I'm not gonna say which one. She worked for the city. She was like a city employee, and she works with kids or something like that. And she's like, "What do you do?" And it was like a crazy conversation. My manager ended up locking me outside that day because I took too long to talk to this customer. But aside from the point, she was like, "What do you do?" "I work for the government and blah blah. I do something with education and gardening. I do gardening education." I'm like, "There's a job for that?" She's like, "Yeah, there's a job for everything in the government in the city. You just need to know how to use which words for it." She's like, "What do you do?" And she's like, "I like your energy. You sound like a teacher." Because I was telling her how to transplant plants. She's like, "You sound like a teacher. Are you looking for a job? Like, because we teach this and that." I was like, "No, I'm not even a teacher. I don't know what I do. I just do spiritual stuff. I don't say I'm a psychic. I just say I just give people like spiritual consulting. Like, I do that as a side job." And she's like, "You can market that. Like, there's actually positions for that in the government. Did you know that? Like, it's just called something else. It's like consultant slash," and I was like, "Really?" So like, I'm sorry if that's like a random tangent you didn't want to hear, but like there's like you have no idea. There's actually like different like important positions for people like you. Like you just have to look or you have to ask the right people. She said like maybe don't say psychic cuz psychic is like kind of like a bad word. Don't use that in like not a bad word in general, but like a bad word in the government. Like you don't want to make things sound too like crazy and funky and like groovy and stuff, but like like spiritual consultant or religious blah blah blah. Like I mean, like for example, like chaplain, like how like the military has chaplains, and that's kind of like a chaplain is like like the all encompassing like religious figure in the group in the like that you're assigned to in the military, like, and people will often talk to the chaplain like a counselor, like a spiritual counselor, like talk about like their connection to God or like little things here and there. um and chaplains have to cover like all religions. They can have one main religion that they're from, but like they have to know all the religions. They have to go and study all the different ones, not just theirs. And that's like a legitimate job that is important, as actually paid. So like, you'll never know that there's actually a need for people like you, even if you think it's not structured, even if you think you're not punching numbers or typing something in a computer, you are actually like really useful. Someone just needs to hear that. Like there is a really like you're becoming more and more valuable. I never thought like years ago that I would see a army video, like a US Army official video, literally talk about God. I know that like yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm not going to go into that more, but like I yeah, years ago I wouldn't have thought, I would have seen a soldier talking about like yeah, like being so transparent about like his connection to God being out there. But that's so makes sense, right? It makes so much sense. Of course. Um but like as you can see, like this people are becoming more and more exposed to spirituality. They're less scared of talking about it. I even see like some politicians out there like I you know what I heard? Politicians really do watch tarot readings. I can tell there are some politicians out there that actually watch these readings like for real. I'm really serious. I wouldn't be surprised. Like lots of people secretly seek this type of consultation all the time. It's one of the oldest professions. Shaman? You could be like a doctor or a nurse or something like this, and it's still like people still might want to line up to hear from you or get your put on a study. So yeah, whoever's watching me are really important in the collective. I'm going to end my reading there, but I hope that this resonated for you or brought you some sort of clarity, validation. I can't wait to hear from you guys and see what you have to say in the comments about this and how this resonated for you, because this was really specific and random, but also kind of vague. So I'm kind of worried. I hope you liked it. And if you feel called to donate and passing on that good dharma, I have a link to my cash tag in the description. It actually helps me out a lot, more than you know. So if you feel called to, there you go. But you don't have to. And if you want to, request a personal reading, we also have those available. I have bookings available. I don't know what else to say, but I'll see you guys soon. I think I might make my next reading a pick a pile. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Divine and Light Tarot. Thank you, Uriel. Oh, thank you, Tarot Unleashed. It's okay. No, it's all good. I'm on here for so long. I don't expect you guys to sit with me the whole time. Did you know that I make these collectives kind of this long for a reason? Like, well, one of the reasons why is because I really like reading for you guys, and I tend to go on and on and on, and I could go on forever by accident because I just pick up on so many things and so many messages. But also, it's because I don't expect everybody to watch my collective readings like fully through unless you really want to and you feel called to and every message in it is for you. But like how when I used to watch more videos and I wasn't really the reader back then, I used to do something where cuz I have ADHD. And so what I would do is just scroll to a random point in like collective readings and just watch from there and just take the message from that. That's why I kind of like I'm random and I'm long, but I also really appreciate like I'm just like so I'm still like shook to this day that people watch my 3 hour, 4 hour stream, 1 hour. I'm just like, really? Like, this resonates for you that much? Really glad and I'm thankful and I'm just really happy that it resonates for you guys that much, validates you guys on that level. Because I know what it's like to feel alone in these types of situations. And believe it or not, I literally go through my own levels of gang stalking and my own levels of karmic things, being a reader myself. So it's nice. It's nice that we have a little community here. And it's just awesome that I at least make somebody out there feel less alone, with what they're going through. And you know, just makes my day when someone just tells me, or when I am like someone tells me like, hey, like you got that right, like yes, exactly, like this is happening. Like it makes my day, because I back then when I used to watch readings, I was yelling and screaming at the screen by myself, like, nah, how dare you. And and it was just, yeah. So I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, it makes me feel less alone when I do these readings. Like I don't really have many friends these days, and I don't really talk to my family all that much. So it's like you guys are like basically like my only human interaction, like my bare human I can't talk, interactions these days. So I really, you have no idea how grateful I am for my Jungle Collective. And I'm sorry for yammering on about that. But anyways, on no problem, Mega Boy. No problem, Eli. Random is good. Sometimes your voice helps me sleep. You know what, Devote? People have told me that before. It's really funny. When I used to work in tattoo, this customer once was like, your voice is very relaxing. And I was like, really? I'm like, ever since I'm just like, huh. I don't know. I was thinking about going into ASMR low key. Like I kind of want to make ASMR content because I'm very good at like talking like this and this, and I'm gonna just this is my cards, and I'm just gonna, this is me reading your cards. This is ASMR. You have a King of Pentacles. Read books out loud. Devote. I should read books out loud. You know what I've always wanted to do? I know this is really weird. I've always wanted to read romance novels out loud because I find them low-key funny. I should do that, huh? I always used to because I used to do this. I used to read like fan fictions out loud, and I used to find them like really funny. And oh, I'm gonna do that, dude. I'm gonna do that. Okay, you just gave me like a really good idea, Devote. ASMR is weird, but hey, it brings somebody out there comfort. You know what? I'm gonna think about that. I'm like a voiceover thing. I'm gonna read you guys some fan fictions, like some really cringy fan fictions and books, like romance novels. Storytime Castle. Oh, okay. I'll go check it out, Devote. Yeah, I'm gonna be basically the adult version of that. You have to change voices. Oh my God, T. Richardson. You know I'm gonna change voices every time I do each character. You know. Oh, I kind of want to do it for you now, but I can't. I have to go. My phone's about to die. But like, Leashy. I like how you called Tarot Unleashed Leashy. Yes, I will go subscribe to you, Devote. That sounds very relaxing, actually. Um, yeah, Devote has what is your channel called? My mod has a channel called where is it? Storytime Castle. You guys can check it out. Anyways, but I'll see you guys. Thank you so much, Collective, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and a rest of week. And thank you so much to my mods and Dragon Squad for protecting the chat from the trolls. Also, really big thanks. And I'm gonna go. Okay, peace. Namaste.